¿Qué tal, gente de YouTube? ¿Cómo están? Aquí Nudes en un nuevo capítulo, un poquito abandonado el canal, ya sé, en cuanto a un rato de wrestling, una ocasión especial que quería tener después de mucho tiempo en cuanto a las entrevistas, siendo influenciado por ser corresponsal de guerra en cuanto a lo que vale, pero bueno, una ocasión especial, una oportunidad especial que traigo aquí en este humilde canal, aquí su servilleta, su servidor, como me quieran llamar, directamente de Estados Unidos, de Top Bato, Bobby Flaco.
Hey,
Bobby, hello, how are you? After
Hello.
so many times that I see you. This video right now we are recording after, after the event of Gira that happened yesterday on Lucha House 2. Incluso voy a poner el link del evento donde luchó aquí Bobby Flaco el día de ayer para Generación Lucha Libre, retando al actual campeón Hatunao, que es GLL la cobra. So let's start. Vamos a comenzar primero cómo fueron sus primeros pasos en el wrestling, cómo fueron sus inicios. How was the first time that you met wrestling in your life?
I think the video games, Nintendo WCW video games. You know, those video juegos.
Ah, the video game. You play, I don't know, if this video game of WCW. I only remember Mayhem, Backstage Assault,
Yeah, como uno de esos.
WCW versus NWO versus the World.
I think the verses. Yeah, the verses was good. That was the first time I saw it, and then later on in life, my dad would always watch it on TV
Okay.
on Monday Night Raw, so we would watch that.
I watched the Monday Night Wars between WWE, WWF and WCW.
Oh wow.
Nitro versus Raw.
Nice. Yeah, later I was younger, but later on I would watch 2005, 6, 7 Raw, SmackDown.
Okay. Interesante. Curiosidad que como cualquier fanático de lucha libre haya podido conocer este deporte, este arte, esta preciosura que nosotros vemos en televisión o internet, etcétera, mediante los videojuegos. That's a very interesting way to start with wrestling, to be honest. Right?
Yeah, well, I never played it on the video game.
Ok, ahora iremos por la parte más seria donde se iniciaron los primeros pasos de lo que es esta aventura llamada Bobby Flaco. Do you remember the first time that you trained wrestling?
Yeah.
How many years it was?
8 years ago.
8 years ago.
8 years ago.
In the Air Fox Academy, right?
Yes.
Air Fox.
Yes.
Con la leyenda Air Fox.
WWA4 AR Fox. Yes, sir.
Perfect. What can you rescue, or what do you think about your first year as professional?
It was fun. I got to do a lot of stuff, especially for having 1 year.
Okay.
It was fun. It was
The
good.
first year.
Yeah.
The opponents, making the match, calling the match, the fan. How do you feel that sensation in yours?
It was good. We had this school has a student show every week.
Okay.
So that's easy opportunity to get repetitions and reps to learn. So I was able to wrestle every week.
Interesting. And in that WWE A4, right? You met one of the best sensations that I ever met too here in pro wrestling ever long ago.
Yes.
Probably known as Senshi, like Jack Mack, Teriyaki, Jay Lucas, all these canales. Shout out to them. Mucho love y respeto. Y incluso pasamos para la parte en donde ha sido un trotamundos. Por ejemplo, Bobby Flaco tiene un proyecto llamado Hostel Bob right now on YouTube.
Yes.
También dejaré el link aquí en la descripción. How many countries do you visit in the entire wrestling world that you have? Wrestling life. Sorry.
Counting United States, 8 countries. 8. Well, 7 for wrestling. I never wrestled in Costa Rica, but I've been to Costa Rica. But 8 countries for travel vlogs.
Have you seen any Costa Rica wrestler that you're going to face in the future?
Yes, I think we'll get there in the future for sure. There's a couple places.
There's many good examples like Sky Draco, part of the Revolt, Tony Noah, and Dragon King from Costa Rica. I just made it too in the year. Shout out to that too, to Costa Rica.
Oh,
Do you want to go even to the top promotion that is in Costa Rica right now?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get in contact with those guys.
Perfect, very good. So here, Bobby, you were specifically here in Peru like 3-4 times or something?
Yeah, in my life, probably 5 times.
What's the most important thing, or even the most random thing will say that you have been here in Peru? The most random or the most exciting thing that you see?
Jungle.
The jungle.
Jungle.
In Quito, right?
Iquitos, yeah. Well, I'm deeper because you used to go to Iquitos and then like you take tours like deeper in the jungle. So, yeah.
How can you describe the Quito's experience?
It's crazy. It's another world. Even though like, so like from the United States, Lima, Peru is another world. But then from Lima, Peru, Iquitos is like crazy. It's another world. To have like, it's like 500,000 people, just like, and it's up. It's all night. It's like all night, and it's like semi-safe. You know, there's like you can go out at night there, kind of, but it's also in the jungle. It's crazy.
Very, very, very interesting story about Iquitos.
Yeah.
And you know that in Iquitos, hablando un poquito sobre la selva peruana, todo el litoral peruano que tenemos acá, we know that in Iquitos or even in the jungle, it's more related to this ancestral medicine that is called ayahuasca. Have you tried or do you want to try ayahuasca in the future?
I haven't yet. I don't know. One day probably, but I haven't tried it yet. Not yet.
Chévere, bacán, genial. Un poquito hablando en cuanto a las dimensiones o un poquito las propiedades curativas que tiene el propio ayahuasca, a pesar que, también para que no sepan, Boy sabe un poquito de español, para el ayahuasca tienes que estar puro de todo, literal, tienes que estar puro de todo.
Yeah.
No es algo recreativo, es algo inside of our souls. Puedes entrar de una manera u otra. También viendo que tiene un buen español, un español muy bueno, más que todo asemejándose a la cultura mexicana. How do you learn the Spanish way? I don't know, how do you learn the Spanish language? You have a Mexican way to speak Spanish. How do you learn?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, I just like started really actually trying to learn it, you know. In school, like there was nothing interesting, but like learning a language seemed usable and interesting, and a way to learn about other people, to get to really understand people's cultures and like what they're saying and shit like that. So I just, you know, it's something you work on all the time. I'm still working on it. It's like a lifetime thing. Like I listen to music all the time. I'm listening to podcasts in Spanish right now. Just trying to work on it all the time. It's like a thing I can always do. That's important in life, is to have something you're always fucking working on, you know. And I, you know, from where I'm from, and a lot of my friends are Mexican. I work at a Mexican restaurant, so and I'll just, that's like how people talk out there too. Like people that are like second generation Hispanics in my area, like it has an accent that's kind of like Mexican. Like in New York, it's a little bit different. Like all the Hispanic population's got a bit of an accent.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like that where I'm at. It's pretty Mexican, so no matter where other people are from, sometimes they still kind of talk like that, you know. But I love it. I'm just learning more every day.
Yeah, besides the thing that is happening right now in the US with all those things with Donald Trump.
Dude, I'm not talking about none of that fucking shit. You
okay.
can miss me with that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Like everybody in the world, like any raza latina that is very fucked up and don't want to talk about that thing with the immigration things that happen right now in the US. No, again. Y bueno, pasando a otras cosas, también está presentándose lo que es la promoción, justo que viene aquí en la gorra GCW, Game Changer Wrestling. You're wrestling for the very giant event that happened on January 19, the people versus GCW, the people versus GCW at the legendary Hammerstein Ballroom. How was that experience wrestling in a legendary venue?
Oh man, it was an excellent experience. Very, 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 very top of the list for me for sure. It was just like an honor. It felt good to be part of the crew, you know, just to be part of the whole gang that was that. That event was, in a lot of ways, a reward for a lot of people, and I felt like a part of that group, you know? So it was just a big honor to be part of that, to go there and just kind of do my job and be there and be part of it and be able to say thank you at the end of the night. That's all I really fucking care about, you know? So I had a blast. I loved it.
Yeah, besides the really bad thing that happened to Ali Catch during the Effie match. Lo que pasó en ese evento fue que una luchadora, Ali Catch, luchando contra Effie, lamentablemente sufrió una lesión muy grave, really suffer a very, very bad injury. So shout out to él, mucho con respecto para toda la gente de GCW representando la raza y lo que es la cultura luchística en Estados Unidos.
Yeah.
Pero bueno, pasando ahora a países sudamericanos que has visitado, valga la redundancia, do you have any experience or any mini story or anecdote that you want to tell about any country you visit? Argentina, Chile, Brazil, Ecuador, recently, etc. Do you have any mini stories to tell?
There's a lot of good stories for sure.
Anyone you want to tell from any country, only one. You can choose one.
One country. I've like caught alligators and caught piranhas fishing in the Amazon.
Oh, yeah?
That's pretty cool. I didn't catch it, but somebody else did, and it's like, well, the guy we're like deep in this lake in this dark, and we got like one shitty boat motor and like a light, and like the guy's doing the thing you see in all the videos where they like shine they shine the light looking for the eyeballs, and there's like just a bunch of little ones, and it's all like these like little bitty alligators, you know, and it's me and like 3 like girls that are on this tour that are like 22 years old, and we're just riding, and this dude eventually he just like reaches in the water and pulls out an alligator, and, like hands it to this girl, and she just like, wow, and then like we're just like passing around the alley, like it's just a wild alligator that he just pulled out the lake and like put it in the girl's hand. We ran into like, you know how like there's the lake and then like the lake just but it becomes all like green shit and you like can't get your boat past it.
Yeah.
And we ran into that. We had to like break the green, like all the leaves and foliage. It was like a floating forest. We had to like move it out the way so we could get home. It was crazy.
So you can describe that like a little scary experience or what?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was just fun. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. The boat. I remember the boat was breaking down, and we had to like stop at this village. And like, there's so many funny, random little weird shit. We stopped at this village because like the boat was having trouble, and we just walked around this village for like an hour while the guy fixed his boat, and then we go back to and then we stopped at this other village because the guy wanted to buy another boat. He was like looking to buy another boat from this village. In this village, and he had said, he was like, you might actually find cell phone service in this village because we hadn't had phone service in like days. And we did. And as soon as we get to that village where the guy's looking to buy a boat, it's like just, you know, there's not even a dock. Like you park your boat in the dirt and walk up the thing, and like it's a village of people living there, and there's like a kid on TikTok. He's like the only place with service, and there's like kids on TikTok. And I don't say that like a bad thing. I'm not one of those doomsday kids. People don't get like that kid's not a tourist. Like he doesn't give a fuck about what you like your little native idea of what they think they are. You know, that kid wants to grow up like all the rest of his kids. You know, and those kids, for better for worse, let those people fucking decide. For better for worse, they're gonna be on TikTok and they're gonna wear Air Jordans and they're gonna like do that because most humans might not want to live in the fucking sticks, you know. So it's like an interesting thing to see like a little bitty kid on TikTok when there hasn't been phone service for days. But I think it's cool. I think it's just part of the world, you know.
Yeah. Muy interesante historia, very very crazy story that you have told here to subscribe to the people that are watching this video interview.
Yeah.
So, bueno, también pasando a la parte de Latinoamérica, ha estado luchando en promociones como en Quilombo Wrestling en Argentina, para 5 luchas clandestino en Chile, que es una de las promociones que está dando ruido. How was the experience wrestling at 5 luchas clandestino en Chile, in la bóveda secreta, how they call it?
I very much so enjoyed that experience. 5 luchas, pardon me. Sorry. 5 luchas is great. My schedule didn't line up this time. I wish I could go there this time, but 5 luchas is very, very fun. They got a very, their crowd is one of the best in South America that I've experienced. Good family vibe, good experience. Chilean wrestling is very good. I think it's the best country in South America for wrestling. Is Chile for sure. So yeah, 5 luchas is up top with them. So I enjoyed it.
Claro, justamente 5 luchas clandestino, making a noise, making a part of the South American wrestling story. They started in 2017, like almost 10 years ago.
Wow.
Ya saben que Clandestino está haciendo buenos shows, vayan a sus shows en la bóveda secreta, allá en Santiago de Chile. And talking about to South America, For all the wrestlers or the South American wrestlers that you have met, which are the ones that you met and they are very kindly, very amazing, very perfect. You have very good chemistry in the ring. Who are they that you have met?
Um, I must say that as far as being looked after and taken care of, and also being very solid in the ring. Talent wise, I appreciated War Ecuador and the champion Stephen Gabbana,
Hmm.
who both the promoter and Stephen himself took it upon themselves to make sure that I had a very good time in Ecuador and that I was comfortable and that I was ready to be part of their championship match,
Okay.
which I think is important at the very least. Um, so and that was great. He set a good example, much like the people who I'm around in like GCW who are like really successful, who they tend to take care of the people around them.
Hmm.
I felt that around the top guys in Ecuador,
Okay.
who had success, maybe even out of the ring, but that were willing to take care of even an American who comes there to have fun. So I think that was really good. Um, but dude, the best wrestlers are I've experienced are in Chile for sure. Uh, uh, Shout out Jaguar too in War Ecuador. He's very good, and his family was very nice to me. Uh, but dude, I had a very good triple threat in Chile with Dylan, Mr. Chile guy. Dylan, I'm very bad with names. I'm sorry. My guy. Uh, very solid, and Coyote,
Yeah.
very good wrestlers. Uh, the other people I've wrestled in Chile are good too. War Ecuador, Peru, very experienced. But as far as being being at the caliber wrestler I'm kind of used to being around, being doing GCW shows and action wrestling and shit like that, and wrestling top guys like Coyote felt like a top guy, like Dylan or whatever, Dylan Camper, I think, or I don't know, like that. I'm so sorry, guys. I love y'all.
From Chile, right?
Yeah, from Chile, Mr. Chile. He took great care of me too. And there's a couple of guys that are super over in Chile as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed that for sure.
Nice, interesting. Sabiendo que la cultura sudamericana luchística une personas, sabemos que de vez en cuando, one way or another, when US guys come here to Sudamerica, like they have the little bit Spanish just to start when they are creating a match, creating moments, talking to the people, hablando a todas las gentes,
Yeah.
etcétera, va la redundancia. Y bueno, do you have another story that you want to tell, but besides the wrestling scene, any trip that you have in any country, could be like here or in the jungle that you have in Argentina, in Chile?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the houses that float when there's water and sink when there's no water, and then I float in garbage basically on the rivers of Peru. I've seen in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. It's cool, not sad.
Yeah, no, I get it, no, I get it. No, I get it. You want to like wrestling in any top promotion in the US or even Canada, Japan, UK? Could be that promotion that you want to wrestle?
Nah, let me tell more stories, man. Come on. I'm just kidding. I mean, dude, I don't know. I have goals, bro, but I'm doing it, man. I don't know. I'll probably get my blood work done and see if I can get some work for TV. But I don't even care, dude. I'm having so much fun. I kind of want to fuck around with the Juggalos this year. See what the Juggalos are talking about. Those shows sound crazy, and my friends that work there say they get treated very well. But more so, that's just a crazy environment. I love shit like that. I never got around to being a Juggalo, but if I had, I would have gone MD. That shit seems awesome. You know what I'm talking about? The face paint guys.
Oh yeah, insane
Yeah,
clown pose.
yeah.
Violent J and
Yeah.
Sweet Dope.
Yeah.
You want to wrestle there in Level Championship Wrestling?
Yeah,
JCW.
Yeah, JCW. That's like the I'm gonna go to Thailand too. There's a couple of places in Thailand I want to go.
Even wrestling for I don't know how it is relation like this promotion that is things called Chocobro that is very popular in Japan that but I think they have a site too on Thailand I think
Really?
really I think
I know a couple because my friends just went and wrestled there. My friends are there right now. Shout out Sideshow, August Artois from Florida, the FIP World Champion, WWN Multimedia Champion, putting their belts on the line in other countries. Uh, yeah, man. I just want to do shit like that, and I'm gonna keep wrestling for GCW obviously, and try to keep making progress there. But I don't know. I'm doing way more than I ever thought I would. So I don't even know. I want to grow my YouTube channel. That's what I really want to do. That's what's gonna. That's
no
what's gonna be good.
interesting. And talking about your bodies, your wrestling bodies, Iron Van Gogh, Blackjack Matt, Jay Lucas,
Yeah.
Mr. Danger, Teriyaki. What do you think about the impact that they're making right now on the entire world?
I think it's cool. I think Teriyaki, Jay Lucas, Blackjack Mac, those are my guys. It's crazy the things that Terry's gonna do. Jay Lucas, hell of a human. Yeah, those are just my guys. Ariel Von Gogh doing all this shit, man. He's the one that got me out here. He's the one that started me out on just traveling in general. Like, I mean, I had a bit of a travel bug before I started wrestling, but then I was just stuck in the fucking grind of indie wrestling, and he showed me another way to go about it, and another way to really look at it, and like a realistic way to make yourself happy in this thing. So thank you to him for that, for sure. And I'm gonna keep working with him.
Yeah, saludo especial a Ray, shout out to Iron Go, to all the Atlanta, Georgia people.
Shout out
Blackjack,
Terry, shout out Jay.
Terry, Mr. Danger.
Danger!
I will think and I wish that Teriyaki and Mr. Danger come here to Peru in the near future, even with you or even with Ireland and those canales.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And something that you want to give a little advice to the people, to the young people that they're starting here in the business, in the wrestling business.
All right. It's balance, dude. It's so hard. So if you're new, and this is kind of just particularly the culture where I'm at,
Yeah.
you must get very, very good at basic pro wrestling. And every school, I'm even willing to bet when I go to your school today, there's somebody that works there that you probably fucking hate, that you probably think is full of himself, that you probably think is yelling too much or won't shut the fuck up or wants it all to be perfect. You need to listen to that motherfucker and become that guy's number one guy. But also, you must be yourself in the ring. And here's the thing about that. There's like you can the yourself thing, the character in the ring thing. That shit like is going to take time, and it's not like something you can hammer into the ground and force. But what you can hammer into the ground and force is getting very good at professional wrestling basics. Because I struggle with that all the time. I have to remind myself that I had to, because I do things a little bit differently sometimes, but I had to remind myself that I had to learn and learn by repetition all of these rules of wrestling, which are all across the board the same, like 90% of it. Like the rolls, the getting up, yes, all that shit's important. It's interesting in like a group chat of wrestling that I have, somebody I know is training at Black and Brave right now.
At the Rollins Wrestling Academy.
Yes, relaying that everything has a value for a different reason, but the basics of wrestling didn't change. You know, there's a different way they do it. Relaying, hey, the same things that Fox taught us or whoever taught him that Hughes taught him or had that he learned on the indies. Like these basics are the same as there's a guy I remember in Ecuador. Shout out, please forgive me. Shout out the guy, my guy who's a trainer that he kind of told me like, hey, these kids like they don't really want to listen to me. And you know what? He knew I didn't have. I backed up every single thing he said. He knew way more than me about the lucha libre basics and about the bumping and the rolling and the getting up and the ducking and the selling and the yada yada. Like somebody you around you is annoying and has those basic wrestling pro things, and you must get very good at it. You must, because that can be taught, but that can't be missing in a real professional at the top level, period. And it's also super important to be yourself. But I have to remind myself that it's like in Japan. Like Japan's not my favorite style of wrestling, but they got black trunks at first, and they gotta get very, very, very good at basic pro wrestling, and then we can talk about the other stuff. You know, so get good at the basics. I know it sucks. That's not what you want to hear, but and don't overthink it.
How can you describe your wrestling training with Air Fox?
Just as that. We have a strong history of having good characters and strong personalities and yada yada yada. And he even has the tendency to like lean into your strengths sooner than other coaches would, I think. But at the end of the day, like especially like let's just say for example on Monday, like it's you must get those basic things, and we'll stop everybody because we can't move forward with you like not bumping right, you know, because we're gonna do things that involve bumping, you know what I mean? So like it just and we take everybody with us, you know. I haven't been to training there in more time than I'd like to admit. But every time I go there, his first day also evolves. Like Fox is an amazing trainer. Like he's learning himself too as he climbs from the basic indies to the highest level of the indies to the evolves to now the AEW to being on Dynamite versus Strickland. Like he's taking in more and more stuff and he's spewing it onto every new generation of student that he has. So it's incredible.
You're wrestling too in lucha around that ultra-violent match
Yeah.
that I had with Swerve Strickland, formerly known as Killshot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Bobby, to finish this, I want to ask you something personal, mixing the personal life with wrestling. Do you think that Bobby Flaco is the same person as the person behind Bobby Flaco, as your real you?
Yeah, for the most part, and going to the character thing, that's what works for me. In my personal situation, where just in my head, it's an opportunity to be myself on 10 or on turned up to 12, for lack of a better term, you know, to be myself turned up, más perdido, you know.
Yeah.
The person you really want to be but you gotta go through real life so you can. You know, that's what I try to be. I try to connect with that because I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. You know, a lot of it's real close to real life for sure. Certainly, the things that my character is influenced by are all my own things I'm influenced by, like motocross, corridos, you know, that type of shit.
Well, Bobby, it was a very, very interesting conversation with you. Something you want to say to the people that is watching this right now?
Yeah, dude, check out my YouTube for sure. Hostile Bob at hostile_Bob. I basically got it. I'm testing it on every TV. I basically got it to where if you type in Hostile Bob, it'll come up. That's my big project, man. I'm working on that every day. I got a couple of months worth of footage ahead, so right now I'm releasing. Well, my shorts are every day. Every day is pretty much daily, like update. But my long form vlogs are right now I'm in Guatemala, then we're going back to Hawaii, and then this whole tour of Ecuador, Chile, Peru, then Argentina. Yeah, please check it out. They're like the shitty travel vlogs where we're like this, but it's very It's very real travel. It's not like the kids are so excited to see me. They never see a white person. Like it's real life, man. It's not like people act crazy when they got the little camera around you. I'm just like filming what's going on and like really how traveling is on a budget. And there's a lot of budget elements to my shit too. It's affordable, you know.
No, yeah, perfect.
Hostel Bob.
Do you have another social media? Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah,
Facebook?
It's Bobby Flaco 4, some kind of variation of that on Instagram. I'll have him send the actual ones, but yeah, Instagram, Twitter, Bobby Flaco 4, WWA 4, some shit like that.
Okay, perfect. Well, Bobby, it was a pleasure to have a little conversation with you. Much love, respeto, carnal. And then after this, you have a Argentina tour, right?
Yeah.
Tour in Argentina.
2 weeks in Argentina.
Y ahí tiene un tour de gira para terminar esta pequeña mini gira en Sudamérica que está haciendo Bobby Flaco al mismo estilo que hizo Speed. Ya saben, Perú es clave. Y bueno, esto fue todo. Yo fui Nudes. Esto fue un rato de wrestling aquí con Bobby Flaco, Top Bato. Hasta la próxima.